Hi there, Cancer. Healing Grasshopper here to do your third week in September reading, the 16th to the 20th to the 22nd. Not reversed. We've got Ace of Swords. Got a download coming or an idea. Wow, look at all these swords. This is you being receiving the idea and being stimulated by it. An idea that's going to help you succeed. Okay. Oops. Page of Cups. Not reversed. Not reversed. Okay, not surprised to see the High Priestess here. Goes very well with the Ace of Swords. You are intuitively being led towards um, a desire here, a goal. There's like a nothing can stop me air here. Hierophants. Okay. So this is probably um this is work or business. This is being above your competition in business or 9 to 5, it doesn't matter. The spirit is alerting you to the fact that this is bigger than you beating your competition because that's how it feels to you right now. And that's what you're focused on, which is okay. But spirit is saying that it's bigger than your competition and don't spend too much time on the whole dealing with your competition because what's your present position in the world is significant. There's something significant happening that you're not quite aware of. There's a change, and it's going to be a good change. This is a mundane, everyday, clever antics that you're doing right now, but you don't realize that you're really stepping into greatness here. And you can look forward to better days. So the Five of Swords talks about winning after a struggle, like a fight of some kind. And it doesn't always mean that there's been a fight, but for you, there's been some kind of struggle. It's in a vertical line together, they're corresponding to each other. This happened at work or business or something where you were, betrayed or something, or maybe even blamed for something that you didn't do. But Spirit's like, it's behind you. You don't really need to dwell on it anymore. Here's the Lovers. And you have the Strength together with the Lovers. This is taking the high road in your dealings with others, using restraint, diplomacy, your intellect. This is refraining from, stooping to a lower vibration. This is something that comes up in my readings every now and then because the people who are attracted to my readings are light workers, right? So, I mean, that's not to say that spirit isn't going to remind non light workers to take the high road, but it's especially important for us, right? Because we are light workers, we're bearers of light. We're not harbingers of low negativity, right? So, this is what I'm low negativity, low vibration, sorry. This is what spirit is reminding you of here. Like, let's not forget who we are. Let's use our inner light to make a bad situation better or, elevate it in some way instead of helping to drag it down. You know, the other side of this, your opponent or whatever, is doing just fine on their own, bringing the low negativity. You don't have to match that I keep saying low negativity, low vibration. You don't have to match that low vibration, and you shouldn't match the low vibration. You need to be bringing high vibration. Three of Cups. For the greater good of all. Now, if you've heard this before, because I really feel like deja vu-ish right now. If you've heard this before, you're probably going to hear it again. It happens a lot in my readings, where we'll get this kind of lovers and strength together. Um, by the way, I just went to the world card here. This is the world card often means going through a portal, switching paradigms. But what I just realized here is that the world is reminding you of who you are. You are here to ascend. This is about ascension. It's bigger than just going through a portal. You're just not just moving into another paradigm. You're elevating into another dimension. That's your job here. And to ascend, but your job is to do what you can to help others ascend too. And those others that I'm talking about aren't always people that you like very much, right? These are people on a lower vibration than you. And Let's not forget that we're not better than anyone else. We're on a higher level spiritually than them, but I always liken that to being in grade school. I always talk about this, how a senior is no better than a kindergartner, right? Senior's not better, they're just in a different place, right? You should think of these people like this. They're kindergartners. You are a graduate student. You're not on the same level. Or they are toddlers and you're a graduate student, you know? And that's another thing I bring up all the time. Like, can toddlers test our patience? Sure, but do we really get fully enraged by a toddler? No, of course not. You know that they don't know any better. That's the same mentality that you have to have with these people. Now, it's not your job to rescue them, but you are here to be a beacon of light. So, whatever you can to bring light into the situation, that's what you need to do. And every time you do that, it's like your aura shines a little brighter. Your good karma is accrued. Oh, hold on. We have the Five of Swords, right? I mean, Wands, not reversed. See these two cards together? We've got celebration, greater good of all, and we've got conflict. This is like you versus them. I'm pretty sure this is not reverse, so we're gonna unreverse it here. Just need two more, please. At least two more. I don't know how much these are. No, Queen of Pentacles. Any of these? Wait, this goes here. Okay. Okay. Oh, and this is upright. Okay. There's a reward here. This is good karma. And then you've got justice here. If you deal with this conflict in a high vibrational way, karma is delivered in both directions, and you have reward waiting for you at the other end if you deal with things the way you're supposed to. Here with the Emperor, you have got another reminder of who you are. This is like the graduate student card that I was talking about. You have the upper hand here because you are spiritually above this person or people. So let's deal with it accordingly with decorum. And you're not going to stoop to their level. You've got Three of Pentacles here. which is the way you should be and will be viewed if you keep that decorum that I was talking about. You will be seen as you'll be in an exalted and dignified position. How about that? This is the other people who are observing this, like your bosses, co-workers, clients, I don't know, employees. Like, wow, Cancer really handled that very well and stayed calm throughout and unflustered and unshaken. Got the job done. Fantastic. I want to be like that person. See? Sorry. So, Cancer, you are natural nurturers too. So let's use that in this too. I mean, it's not always easy, but there's a whole kill 'em with kindness and, you know, you don't know what people go through at home in their minds and hearts, why they're behaving like Karens or whatnot. Maybe they just need to be seen. Maybe they just need to be acknowledged. Maybe they need to just be spoken to in a respectful way. You know, and hey, let's not forget that we have the Ace of Swords here. So once you remind yourself of who you are and what your role is in the world, you need to take that very seriously. You will start getting downloads. When you look in this person's eyes, you're going to see something that you didn't see before, which is going to help you give you clues as to how you need to treat them so they can, you can have a better outcome. They'll stop throwing the tantrum. Now I'm turning this into a Karen situation, but I like using Karens because they are an extreme that everyone's observed that's easy to picture and to utilize in this kind of story. You know, diffusing a Karen is not an easy thing, but a light worker is up to that task because that's what we're here for, to do our best to lead people away from a low vibration. Okay, Cancer? You can do it. Get to work. Okay, my loves? I can't wait to see you guys in the comment section. It's like Christmas morning for me, guys. It more than just helps me with the algorithm, which I absolutely need. But I ask you for comments because it can be very discouraging to be a YouTube content creator. It's really not easy. The algorithm is not kind to us. And it can downright hurt our feelings. Or you know what? I'm not going to talk for anyone else. Let's talk about Grasshopper. The algorithm has seemed to dropped me, and I'm not going to lie. It really does plunge my morale into the garbage. So if you guys have something on your minds, don't hold back. I'd be thrilled to hear from you. I answer every single comment. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps me a lot with the algorithm. Okay. And clicking the notification bell so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. Very quick gesture, costs you nothing, means the world to me and helps the channel grow. Okay. Um, oh, the other thing is that less than half of the people who return to watch my videos are actually subscribed. So some of you guys listening now may think that you're subscribed, but you might not be. So just have a look. And if you're not, just click it for me, please. Um, Also, even if you are even if you have the notification bell clicked, make sure to come back every now and then and see if there are new videos. There are new videos coming out like every day. So just see if there are new videos that you haven't been notified for because it happens a lot. Um, it happens to me with my own favorite channels. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, what you can also do is go to the playlist that I've made. There is a cancer playlist, many other playlists that you can choose from. Um, put it on autoplay as background noise. You can even do this while you sleep because watch hours are everything to help a channel grow. So I thank you in advance. I'm assuming that this is your sun sign that you're watching. What you might not realize is that your moon, rising, and north node signs are also just as important to watch. So if you don't know what those are, you can find out very easily and for free online. Just Google calculate my blank sign, find out what they are, come back to the Healing Grasshopper channel, and watch the corresponding videos. Shout out to all my viewers, my English speakers, US, UK, Canada, and Australia. I see you in my analytics, and I'm always thrilled to see you there. And I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Um, my non-English speakers, you guys blow me away. My Spanish speakers, Portuguese speakers, Filipinos, Indians, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for supporting my channel. I had a Hindi speaker ask me last month to start dubbing my videos, which received, acknowledged, and actually added to my goals. It's on my list of things that I would like to do, but dubbing is very expensive, guys. Okay? So, what I'm proposing is that you stick with the channel, um, you help it grow, and as the channel grows and I'm able to afford it, we will get there together and the videos will start to be dubbed. But for now, please put up with the subtitles, okay? I will speak to you soon, Cancer. Love, light, and many blessings.